Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another very bright photo corner here at Borough Motors. The reason I got my sunglasses on again is not because I think I'm cool, it's just ridiculously bright out here. We're going to have to find somewhere better to film in future, I think. But that aside, the main reason you are here today is because we are going to raffle off what I think's quite a cool, interesting car. You may not. Whether you decide you actually like this car or not, one thing I can pretty much guarantee is you won't have heard of it and you won't have seen one before. I mean, unless you've watched videos on this channel before. But assuming you haven't, you probably won't have seen one of these before. I certainly hadn't before I got it. It's probably a bit of a clue there as to what it is. So if you haven't guessed already, it's Dan's Daihatsu Move. Now, I know what you're thinking. It's the car you've always dreamed of, right? Naturally. Well, perhaps not. But I want to get everyone involved in this, as like we did the Metro raffle before. Not everyone desperately wanted a Metro Rover 100. But to still get everyone involved, if you don't want the Daihatsu Move at the end of it, there's another option, which is £1,000 cash paid directly into your bank account. You don't have to take the car. We'll do something else with the car. But still get involved. There's £1,000 on the line, or you can have the Daihatsu Move. Secondly, I don't want you to think that I'm raffling off a complete pup here. So we're going to do a vehicle score check. Vehicle score provides you with a free vehicle check. You can enter your registration like I just have, and you put it into there. They give you a score from 1 to 999 to tell you how well this car is likely to have been looked after. And our car scores 531, which is pretty average. I can live with that. It's a pretty old car. You can look at the score insights. We've got looking good, low overall mileage, and on the bad side of that, the vehicle's over 10 years old. We can't really do much about that. And the average mileage per year is very low. Well, you can read that one of two ways. Either you think the car hasn't been used and therefore there may be things wrong with it. Perhaps usually in that scenario, a car doesn't get driven very much. Things like the rubbers, especially tyres, perish because they just sit there, they get dry rot and they don't get used. But worry not, we've had a brand new set of tyres all the way around this car. So that is how it's come about with that score. And if you wanted to do a in-depth vehicle check, you can do those on here as well. Their ultimate report is £8.97 and the Salvage Plus report is £2.97. If you want to do either of those checks to check out the history of a vehicle that you own or you might be interested in buying, use the code SHIFTINGMetal15 and you will get 15% off. Good things about this competition. One, I'm going to set the ticket price really low, 50p. So it's really easy to get involved, and I'm also going to do some bundle deals, so it makes it worthwhile buying more and getting yourselves loads more chances to win. Two, this is a pretty rare car. It's got to be worth a decent amount of money in the future because there just aren't that many of them around. It's going to become a bit of a collector's item, and it is a genuine Japanese K-car JDM import slash thing. Three, you'll be supporting charity. I'm going to give away 20% of all proceeds to Cancer Research UK. Josh has actually just lost one of his friends to cancer, which is awful because Josh is only 21 years old and so is his friend. We've all been affected by someone who's had cancer and someone we've probably lost due to cancer. So it'll be really nice, get plenty of ticket sales in, give 20%, give back to a decent charity. Four, you obviously don't have to take the Daihatsu Move if you don't want it. If you want to take the cash alternative, no one's going to judge you, and we could either decide whether we raffle it again or whether we just sell it on, or do you know what, it might go into storage, save it for myself because I do love this little thing. And the better this competition does, the sooner we get on to raffling some kind of exciting things, maybe some hot hatches, maybe some performance cars, sports cars, that sort of thing. So make sure you get involved. And let's talk a bit more about the car. So it boasts 847cc of pure Japanese power, This actually produces about 38 or 39 brake horsepower, I think. So pretty tasty, basically a Skyline. It's automatic. Sadly, no F1 style flappy paddles, but it does have this hugely attractive stick that comes out the floor that gives 50p. You park, reverse, neutral, drive, 2, 1, and low. So if you need to do some towing with this bad boy, you stick it straight in low and you'll basically spin the earth with the torque this thing generates. All joking aside, it is actually quite a practical, small, little automatic. And generally speaking, you can't buy a small automatic car for under £2,000. Certainly not one that's on 28,500 miles. There is no central locking, there is no air conditioning, there is no sat-nav, but it does have a Bluetooth radio and it has got absolutely tons of character. And anywhere you go, people absolutely love it. You'll see people waving as you go down the street because they've just never seen one of these before. They've never seen a giant gorilla of a man like me in this tiny little box. Should we test launch control, Toby?
Yeah.
So foot on the brake, build the revs. Now this or the CC3, what felt faster, Toby?
Oh, definitely this.
Definitely this, yeah, exactly. Sold. So that is our little Daihatsu Move. Full service history. It's got an absolute stack of paperwork, loads of keys. It's had a really recent MOT. I think it's got at least 10 months MOT. We're going to service it. If we haven't already serviced it, actually, I think I asked someone, they might have serviced it. 4 brand new tyres. It's a cracking little car. You might use it, you might not. If not, have that £1,000, but make sure you get involved. If you've enjoyed the video, please do give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, think about subscribing. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok now. And don't forget your vehicle score discount. Shifting Metal 15, get yourself a tidy little bit of money off and help the channel out at the same time. I'll see you next time.